Feeling anxious? Well, anxiety is a natural human emotion. We actually need it to survive. It tells us when we're in danger and something needs to change, and soon. So imagine your brain has this little alarm system that goes off every time you're in a dangerous situation. Like, we need it to tell our body when we need to run, fight, or freeze in a situation. Clinical anxiety, though, is when your nervous system repeatedly tells you that there's danger when there isn't. So imagine this is like every time you use the toaster, the fire alarm goes off. There's no actual danger. Your toaster's just doing what it's supposed to do, but your brain thinks there's danger. So anxiety could feel like having racing thoughts, not being able to focus on the present, too many what if scenarios going on in your head, like what if this happens, what if this happens, what if, and they always seem to be negative. Having a tight chest and shallow breathing, maybe your heart rate is higher than usual. Feeling a restlessness or a sense of urgency. Feeling a sense of impending doom or dread without a clear reason to. And then how would you know if it's anxiety? So in this case, your body might feel keyed up or on edge, and there's, again, no real reason to. It's hard to relax even when nothing is wrong, and your mind jumps to worst case scenarios. Well, I have a few quick calming solutions that can help with anxiety. I would just recommend practicing these even when you're not anxious. So on a normal day, a normal situation, just practicing these. So when you do feel anxious, this is what you run to. This is what you would immediately do in response to that. So I would recommend slow breathing with longer exhales. That would be like breathing in for 4 seconds, holding it for 4 seconds, and then breathing out for 6 seconds. And doing that 3 or 4 times to regulate your nervous system. A good distracting method is 3-2-1. So looking for 5 things you can see and describing them to yourself. 4 things you can touch and then actually touching them. 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And that's a good one to practice just on a daily basis. And then relaxing your jaw or your shoulders. This is even better with progressive muscle relaxation. So if you imagine just like squeezing a fist as tight as you possibly can and then relaxing and feeling that sensation of relief in your hands. And you can do that with your feet, your calves, your quads. Like, you can go all the way up to your head and then back down. And that's a good way to relax your muscles. And then reminding yourself that you're safe. You're not in danger. And you can tell your brain that you are not in danger, that you are in fact safe. You're not in a life or death situation, and your brain does not need to behave as if it's in a life or death situation. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself, I am safe. I am safe. So this is just a gentle reminder that, like all emotions, anxiety will pass, even when it feels the most intense it's ever felt. It will pass eventually. These calming solutions may help to make it pass a little bit quicker, but every emotion is fleeting and anxiety will pass. So if you're looking for more grounding techniques or calming solutions, follow our channel because we have lots of them. And until next time, keep on reflecting.